if there's anyone watching currently, but we have only been live for 10 seconds, so I'm not blaming anybody for not being here. Um, Big news. Stuff is happening in my Brawl Stars club. It's not great. Somebody is causing so much drama. But just gonna tell people about streaming. And so, today, what we're doing is we're gonna be playing the archives. And this might be a highlights, might be this is a highlights, or on the alternative, I might be making my first Overwatch video in a while, which is not going to be streaming, where I cover the archive event. Because here's a little secret of mine, I'm running out of content. So I need to make stuff, you know? So I think today we're going to start off by getting the Lucio skin. Because according to the thing on the top of my screen, it says that you get double credit from Uprising. So why don't we just go ahead and play Uprising? I think I'm going to play story because I think that's more true to how it was meant to be played. We're going to play hard because we actually want to succeed and not get eliminated straight away. I have found that expert is sort of as hard as I can do, and most of the time I still fail. So, we're just going to get into the first one here. Is my sound off? It is not. I thought the game sound was off for a second, but it is actually still on. Um, UMM says Kulan Wild. The mystery. What does he mean? Okay, so this is a skirmish. I would think that there would be like a lot of people playing the story modes, but I mean, they can do what they want, but like, Archives is a once a year thing. I would think that people would be playing it a fair amount, considering it. Oh my god. Ursusi, Kulan. Did you, wait, did you see the Rebecca Zamolo thing? That was hilarious. Look it up on YouTube right now.
I am ready.
Just gonna stop this McCree and this May from being friends. Because I really feel like it. But I will not be succeeding at that. And maybe that is what was meant to happen. Because I have nothing to do here. So I'd rather not just like stand still and emote. You should though. You would enjoy it. I know how much you just love Among Us. I know you dream of being the imposter. That's just your dream. Oh, some people had better join. Because they know I'm streaming. They better join. Okay, so we are going to skip, because I don't need to see this for the 16th time. That's our guess, but probably isn't too far off. I mean, we're really hoping that we are playing Torbjorn? Yes, Torbjorn. He is the most enjoyable, I'd say, to be playing. I find that Retribution is way too difficult sometimes, just because of the fact that, like, I don't know, so hard to heal. Because Moira is sort of like more of a damage healer. She can heal, but her main thing is damage. Oh, second person in chat, you can go ahead and talk if you want. I mean, if you really want. So yeah, big drama happening in Brawl Stars. I'm not talking about like the new season or anything. Speaking of Brawl Stars though, video on that coming tomorrow, probably. I was going to be making a Minecraft video, but I'm running out of content. So I decided to make a Brawl Stars video. See, I have to make episode 20 of the Generic Market Survival series, in which I'll be finding the stronghold. But the problem with that is after that, after I defeat the Ender Dragon, I don't know what I'm gonna really be doing, you know, not really too much to do after that. I just have to make farms and build stuff, and I'm not very good at building stuff. It's not for a practical purpose. But like, you could tell people to join the stream. That would be even better. Tell them that it smells so good. This stream is flawless. So yeah, we are as Torbjorn, as I said, that is what I wished. Maybe this Mercy, yes, will give us our like 27 health. You should tell everybody that this is the best stream you've ever witnessed. So you might be thinking, oh, getting turned into highlights? Probably not, honestly, because I might not have anything to make highlights on. But if it's good enough, maybe. See, the problem is, I'm not bothered to like write down when big stuff happened, because this is literally Uprising. Big stuff doesn't happen because it's literally the same thing over and over. So what I'm really hoping is that I am bothered to watch through my own stream for like an hour, because that's the only way that I'm like, because I have to do that on like KineMaster. I have to screen record the stream once it's been uploaded after I was streaming, and then make it in KineMaster. That's gonna be great for me, honestly. Speaking of KineMaster, why can't I just like use KineMaster for everything, like for all of my video stuff? It would be so much easier, because I really don't like Share Factory, because I like can't do anything. There's not even like a redo button. You can't like go back. So either you do it right first time, or you just deal with it. Many a time I have pretty much just like done a really dodgy cut, and I can't change it because there's more, it's like less than a second. You can't cut out less than a second. So yeah, this is hard difficulty. We probably will do expert, because at first it gives you more credits, and secondly, might not be that hard, but we have our ultimate here, and Torbjorn is who you want to be playing, because you got the turret, and his ultimate is pretty good at taking out the OR-15s at the end. I feel like those are always what ends your run, but on hard, unless our teammates are really bad or I'm really bad, which could be either one, I think we're going to win, you know? That'd be nice. I'm absolutely full of energy today after going back to school, for sure. The difference from 7:30 to like the difference from getting up at like 20 past 10 to getting up at half 7, didn't even notice it. Didn't even know. I just felt so energized, of course. Speaking of those morning routine videos, I see so many parodies of them on TikTok, and they're so funny, because all of them are like, so I got up a little bit late today, so I only did a half marathon instead of my usual full. And even though I see, here's the thing about parodies. If you see one that's funny, you are going to assume that that's how they are, usually. And I'm just assuming that. I'm just assuming that that's how the morning routine videos usually go, because I do not tend to watch them. Okay, so we're getting boosted by this Mercy, so we can just use our melee attack on the big enforcer. I don't know why the bots feel so much like, I think they might have the same health as the ones in the other mode, but they feel like they're way more like flimsy. And I don't know if that's just placebo, but I don't know. See, what I could do for a video, and this would take so much time and effort, which am I really bothered to put in? Maybe. But I could make attempts at the special versions of each mode, which give you those sweet, sweet loot boxes, because then I get loot boxes, and I also have content. But as I said, running out of content, so better think of stuff.
You really think that's gonna work?
Okay.
Of course it's
I'm waiting for these enemies. It says the objective is complete. I think that's like the downtime between each wave. Okay. Here we have it. I'm gonna probably cover this part. Never mind, none of them are even there. The melee attack with Torbjorn in this mode is very good. Wouldn't say overpowered, because I feel like people jump way too quick to saying things are overpowered when they're not and they're just good. But it is pretty good. That's why I want to play. That's why I wanted to play Torbjorn in the first place. Like, he actually does good damage. I feel like Tracer is not doing that job, even though she's also a DPS hero. She just doesn't do very much damage, at least here. I'm sure any Tracer mains can do a load of damage, but I'm not one of them. I am a not sure which main I am. I kind of just play whoever I feel like, and that's great for me, isn't it? 0 people in the chat, so rude. I have my ultimate, but then again, what am I going to use this on? We're waiting for one of the big, like, octopus thingies to spawn. I was always wondering, like, how much do those actually do to the payload? They do 20%. 20%. They honestly do a lot of damage. And it's not great. Okay, so we're just hoping that not too many slicers spawn, because they are so annoying. They do way too much damage to the payload. I think that's why Torbjorn was even included as part of this. Of course he was, like, part of the original Overwatch in, like, in the lore. But, like, also, he like, has a turret that can take out the slicers. That just seems perfect to me. So I'm not believing that he is only in this because of the canon story. But, yeah, we used the ultimate, and we took out the big octopus thing that I'm not bothered to remember the name of, before it completely destroyed the payload. So, I think if we get 4 stars, like we complete it and we do well, we will be getting a lot of stars. And I want that Lucio skin. Because he's not someone that I have many skins for, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. I used an epic skin for a long time. And I will admit to it. Because it was not a bad epic skin. Honestly, if you were to ask me the rarities, the legendary event skins are above the legendary skins, but the epic event skins are also above the normal epic skins. So, like, you need to really think about what rarity these things are sometimes, because, like, they're, like, let's be honest, sometimes, you get the, like, you know, the event skins, the ones that you get for, like, a specific amount of wins, and they can be better than legendary skins. I'm currently using an Aretha skin, and I have a choice of, like, 3 legendaries, and I chose the epic one, because it is better, objectively. Well, there's no one in chat, so, might end up, you know, making this into highlights. But then again, as I said, what if I'm not bothered? I need to account for that. But yeah, I started recording a video today because I got Colette. That is so great. You will probably see this video. I mean, what? Look, if you're watching this stream after it was uploaded, thank you for watching it for some reason. But, like, also, Colette video will be coming out soon. Let's get rid of the slicers. Somehow this is on 70% health. Oh god, this is not great. Let's just try and get behind the shield or something. I mean, the whole point of this is that we just don't let the payload get all the way down. Like, as long as we can make it to the door, then we don't have to care about that after that. No, I literally just used my ultimate. Okay, we just fired the last bit. So yeah, it's on like 60%. If we can just keep it from dying, then there's literally no risk in having it on low health. Because you don't actually need it for the last bit, you only need it from here to the door that you have to, like, barge through. I'm just going... Okay, actually, seems as though I can't put in a new one. Actually, I can just break. I have to wait 10 seconds, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm not playing very well, but I feel like at the end of this, I'm going to look at my stats, and I'm going to have, like, the top on everything except for damage taken. Because I'm not supposed to take damage. See, I feel like damage taken is a good thing. Because, like, if you're playing Reinhardt, that's a good thing if you have the most damage taken. Because you, like, took all the damage for your team. Because, like, it's not as if, like, in a normal game where, like, taking damage is a bad thing. Like, you're trying to take damage as Reinhardt. Because otherwise, what's your job as a tank? So one of the tanks is they have health that can take damage and then not take damage to the other people. Yeah, this is about to, like, get all the way to the payload. And I don't really want that to happen. Oh, God. Why was my team not, like, on top of that? Anyways, as I said, all we have to do is just keep it from getting completely destroyed, and we can still win this. But yeah, hard difficulty, maybe, it's definitely, like, easy, but it's still a challenge. You can't just do whatever. But I will not be, I will not be playing all heroes. I feel like that is no point of playing Archive. You're going to play all heroes. The whole point when they were made was that you, like, it was to do with the lore, you know? That was literally the whole mode. Full stop. I mean, obviously, like, it's supposed to be fun, but, like, you know, maybe play with the intended heroes. Brawl Stars, nobody needs an update on that because I'm making a video that will be probably up tomorrow, and I'll be probably recording it after the stream. And for anyone watching this video form, yes, I am talking to a creative, is 0. But why wouldn't I be? Gotta keep the entertainment rolling for anybody who is watching this video form, which I don't think anybody will be 60 minutes through it. But anyways. So, as you can see here, we got to the door, and this means that the payload health doesn't matter anymore because it basically just explodes. So we're just going to wait. There's still troopers coming from behind for some reason. We got knocked back, which was rude. But basically, what we need to do here is take these out one by one. You might be thinking, why don't you take them out all at once? But that would be wrong. Because that never goes well. So we just use our ultimate there on that Bastion. You may be thinking, don't you want to use it on the Orisas? Yes, but your ultimates charge incredibly quick in this. I don't know if it actually charges quicker, if it's just a placebo because you're constantly shooting at stuff, but you have your ultimate most of the time. Like, I'm getting like 2% for each of these shots on that Bastion. So I'm just doing A-okay over here. So we're just gonna use our ultimate on the Orisa. I don't know if it does, if the, like, heat damage actually stacks, but it does a lot of damage anyway. So we're gonna try and take out this Eradicator on our own, so it doesn't bother the rest of our teammates who are doing something else, I guess. So we have 2 out of the 4 Orisas eliminated, which is really good because usually, all of my team has usually died. So you can tell there's a little bit of an improvement there. So we're going up against 2. Before this, we were only going up against 1. But with our ultimate, we should be able to basically take that one out straight away. No, actually. And we just died. Let's hope that, yeah, we just got revived. I was hoping it was going to be me. Oh my god. Okay. Those do way more damage than I thought they did. But then again, they can only reduce the damage so much. Like, that ultimate does a lot of damage usually, like if you're going against the Bastion. So, okay. So this Bastion over here is causing all of our troubles. So we're gonna just take him out. Even though, why does it feel like he's doing so much damage? Literally every bullet does 3 damage. Okay, just gonna dedicate our time to taking him out, and then we're going to use our ultimate on this or 14-NS, and there we go. We just completed hard mode. Now I don't think we actually got 4 stars, which is questionable considering that I did like all of the damage. But that is actually not hold on, that is true. I did more damage than the bottom 2 combined. Actually, the 2nd and the 4th combined. And I got more eliminations. And I got the 2nd most damage taken. So you could say that I was completely carrying our team. we have a loot box. So I will be opening that. I will also be I will just give me 1 second. Gotta tell people to join the stream because nobody's here. In other news, using a different controller because the other one had like controller drift or whatever. Okay, so we are going back into the games. I think that definitely gave me bonus credits because we are now at 5 out of 10 on the skin. Let me just view the skin for a second because I don't think I've looked at it properly. Okay, so let's look at this skin. Absolutely stunning, show-stopping, beautiful. And let's look at the skin that I seem to have for Lucio. Where is he? This one. Now, I don't have anything against this, but just as a reminder, I used this literally until I got this. I had to use this because I had 2 other epic skins, but look at these. This one is awful. This one is kind of cool, but like, no. And then this one was fine. Hello, Kate. You caught me reviewing a skin. I do got this. I will be going back to playing Mission Archives right now, because we got to get that skin, but after that we'll be playing a little bit of the other ones. So yeah, let's go right into Uprising again, but this time on Expert difficulty, because what's the point in playing if you play the same difficulty every single time? Another idea for my video, I could play all the difficulties of all the modes, and I could just like put together the different parts from each one, because otherwise I wouldn't have any content, because nothing actually happens in these, because it's the same things over and over. But yeah, I don't know, I need to figure out what I'm doing with YouTube, because I have a video that I have footage that I need to edit, and then I have a video that I need to record, and I have a video that I'm in the middle of recording, and then I have this stream, and then I have stream highlights that I might be doing, and also probably won't, because that's a lot of effort, so to watch through a whole hour of me talking, and me talking isn't the bad part, to be clear. I don't have anything against my voice, but I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time, so yeah, a little bit unprofessional, if you didn't notice. Still got 0 people in chat. Come on. Oh my god, wait. My microphone is like right up to my mouth. I get the feeling that my microphone is really loud. But I'm not checking it. Because it require me turning on my phone. And then after I turn my phone, that would require me to go onto YouTube and look at my stream. And I don't really want to do that. So yeah, we're just waiting in skirmish while nothing is happening. And we will not be doing Legendary. I know I said every difficulty, like if I was making a video, I would do Legendary, but just as a warning, I will not be beating Legendary for many reasons. One of them including, I'm bad. Ash is. Oh my god. There's another Sombra. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think Sombra's ability used to have like a use time, like you'd only use it for 6 seconds or something. But like, it should have just been given a longer use time. Because like the fact that you can go invisible for literally the whole game if you really wanted to is not great. Why did they do that? Okay, finally found a game. I'm surprised that I'm finding stuff to talk about. We're 25 minutes in, and I'm still talking. I guess that talking about how I talked about stuff is something to talk about. But we are still going with this stream. And if I was to make stream highlights, which I probably will not be doing that, I will probably be doing all of the modes. So we might be here for about 50 minutes to an hour. because gotta get that content. Um, I don't know what it is, but I feel like streaming isn't as good as uploading a YouTube video, and that's because it is not as good. Because streams don't take any work. I just press a button and then play Overwatch and talk. But yeah. So, went back to school today. That was honestly not great. Actually, it was fine. I had a fine day. It was not particularly good though. Oh, I don't know, Kuma. There was big drama in Overwatch. Not in Overwatch. In Brawl Stars. So, maybe caught up in the drama. My phone is on 100%. I love that. Because I hate waking up and realizing I didn't charge my phone. And then it is on about 20%. And if it's on a weekend, that's not enough charge for me to go down and get my breakfast because I have an iPhone 6 and it will run out in the middle of me eating my breakfast. And so, I have to wait and let it charge and then go down and get my breakfast.
Beginning to hack. Stay near the terminal while it's in progress.
Hello. I mean, hi. Could have just given the hello if you really wanted to get noticed. Okay, so, same thing as the last time, but the twist is nobody was watching the hard run through. So, basically this is the first time that anyone's watching this stream. 2 people in the chat? Hello, second person. Wondering who you are. I mean, I seem to have a history of somebody joining and not talking, and then leaving, like, 10 seconds later. So yeah, honestly, only one person has to be in the terminal to hack it. Speaking of hacking, I find those scenes in, like movies or TV shows. Even though I don't watch movies or TV shows, very much, only just got into Netflix recently, but why are they always like, I hacked into the database and took down the mainframe, and it's like I've seen actual coders and stuff like pick apart those scenes, and it's so funny, because there's just like world maps going behind in the background, and like the ABC or something. Like, what was the reason? How is this aiding them in their hacking process? Because like, I feel like people think hacking is such an easy thing, even though they don't know how to, even though they like don't know how to hack. Also, like, when I was like, oh yeah, I have a lot of followers on TikTok, but they're not really like real followers, we were like, oh my god, did you buy followers? And I was like, first of all, no. Do you really think I'm spending money on followers that will literally decrease my view count because I won't go on anyone's For You page? I absolutely not be doing that. I don't even know why I took part in that whole scheme. Honestly, it's a scheme, because none of my videos got put on the For You page after that, because basically, I'm assuming that this is the reason why nobody watched them and they all got the same amount of views. I'm assuming that this is why, the reason why is because, when you upload a video, it gets shown to your followers, and then if your followers don't see it or they don't like it, it doesn't get shown to anybody else. And the problem is, when you have 1,000 followers and most of your views get 50 views, you're not getting anything out of that. 3 people in chat, so nice. If you need to get dinner, go get dinner. Or don't. If you could watch the stream, that'd be great. Like, just don't eat. Oh, 4 people in chat. I love that for me. We don't have our turret, and I don't know why I didn't have it charged. But this is actually higher than most of the time, most of the amount of people that I have, when I'm streaming, at least recently. Actually, it's funny, because, like, the 2 most amounts of people that I had while streaming was 7, and that was, like, the first 2 times I streamed. Just what, the viewer count just went down to 2, but I'm grateful for all yous that are still here. So, honestly, nothing too big is happening, but, like, the hack part is so unnecessary. Like, nothing, like, no one ever actually gets, like, their team never gets eliminated on this part unless it's on Legendary difficulty. Since it was on Legendary difficulty, I can admit to getting wiped out on this part without being embarrassed. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where is Reinhardt going? We need, I think for a little bit we just forgot that we need someone on the terminal to even hack it in the first place. Which also, like, it didn't have to be hack, it could have just been, like, capture. But we're at the payload now. I'm gonna put down my turret just to get rid of all the slicers. And someone just shot at me, which is so rude of them. We take them out because of that.
I built it. Of course it's going to work.
Inspires confidence.
Okay. Still doing pretty fine here. I feel like this mode could have been so much more interesting if there was, like, not slicers and they replaced it with, like, an interesting one. But then again, this was the first Archives event that they made, so can't really blame the cast for being a little bit dry and dusty. Because, like, the slicers are just so annoying, and so are the big things like explode and do 20% damage to your height. Like, why? I hate both of those. They literally, I know that they were literally created for the point of doing damage to the payload, but they're so unoriginal. Like, why? I love when the Eradicator doesn't put up a shield until he, like, lands completely, because he's already dead by that point. But anyway, why is Ellie here? I hate her SMH. That's an SMH in my head. Facepalm emoji. Honestly. Well, to be honest, Kuhn, since you weren't here, I was just talking to no one for a while. It's not because I didn't realize that there was no one. I was just getting that good YouTube content for anyone who's watching in video form, which is no one. May I remind myself. But let's say someone was, they would have that sweet content. Okay, please tell me that we are not letting this get all the way to the payload again. Oh, thank God. Okay, I need a question to be answered. So, how do things ramp up with these modes when they get to harder modes? Like, from easy to hard. Does that actually do anything? Like, does that increase the damage or the health or both of the bots, or does it make more spawn or what? Because I just don't even. I'm confused like what gets increased, because I don't think it's the bot's health. Because I think that it still takes the same amount of damage to kill a mole trooper. It might be like very specific things, but I would not know. Okay, we actually didn't have our turret. The turret is really nice, because even though it might not do that much damage to the bigger bots, for the slicers, at least shows you where they are, so you can take them out pretty quickly. And we have a pretty healthy payload, so that is good for us. The bots also actually will target the turret, so that takes the pressure off the safe sometimes. The slicers won't, but the null troopers will. Yo. Are you from Brawl Stars? I feel like I gave you a shout out in one of my videos. If so, are you still in the clan? Are you Alpha Wolf? I get the feeling you are. Did you get kicked from the clan during this whole, like, drama stuff? I'm still confused as to what happened, but, something happened, apparently. And I was not there to see it. Oh, okay. Wait, so, yes, you're in the clan, or yes, you got kicked? Because if you got kicked, that is so bad for you. I still don't know, I don't think anybody knows who, kicked everyone. Because there's just a random I don't know, I wasn't on for a while. Well, check on, like, the chat's going wild, because, loads of people got kicked, because somebody joined and was like, I want Vice, and for some reason somebody gave it to them, and then they just kicked loads of people. I didn't get kicked, thankfully, which wouldn't have mattered because the Vices have decided to not give me Senior, even though I've literally been so loyal to the club. Like, there are people with Senior who, like, leave and come back every 2 days. I've been in that club for so long, and what do I get for that? I know I did get like 20 subscribers, but like, give me some recognition for my loyalty, honestly. Wait, Am I still able to heal my turret? I need to test that out. I completely forgot. It happens in my old club as well. Where somebody kicks everybody, or where somebody keeps getting promoted even though they keep like leaving the clan. Because both of them have happened in this one. But like, it just annoys me so much when somebody's like, oh, just saw a new club, and then they join it for like a day and they come back and they're like, yeah, I'm back now. Can I have senior? Did you go on Brawl Stars? Or like, are you talking about the current situation or the old situation? Because honestly, I'm just confused as to why this had to happen. Because it didn't. Spoiler alert. Why did I use my ultimate? Anyway, I'm gonna get it back pretty quickly because of the turret that I have. Wait, okay, need to test out. Does? Yes! Oh my god, I completely forgot that I could heal this. That is mad. Wait, is there a Bastion? Yes, there is, in ultimate form. I'm gonna go on right now, I haven't been on for a few days. Yeah, dude, you have missed so much. Like, there was more than 100 messages, and I was not bothered to read them all, because it didn't even go back to, like, the start of the whole thing. So that's when you know that some stuff happened. There's, like, 75 members. We're at, like, 1.3 million trophies. This is the lowest I think it's been in a while. Like, the lowest it was since I joined was 1.6 million. Like, it's, the trophy count is suffering. But at least, look, if everyone gets to join back, then that's great for them. But like, at least the like vices or whatever will know not to promote a random person. Because I'm still confused, like, did the vices literally just give, like, vice president to literally someone that they did not know? You're still in it. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm happy I wasn't kicked.
Marvel of engineering, don't you think?
Okay, so we're getting the payload to the door, so it's just going to explode, I guess.
Should we be standing further away?
Maybe behind my shield.
Yeah, so here's the actual difficult part of this. We have to take out the OR 14 something. Because they just really have a lot of health. And they do a lot of damage. Actually, they're not really the problem, the Bastion units are, but they still aren't great. So my strategy for this is, there's a Bastion unit over here, and it doesn't move, it just stays in its turret form, so we can just put our ultimate on it, and then it's gone. I don't think anything in this actually respawns, so we can just do that and know that none of them will be coming back. See, this is a good strategy here. If we can get the is it over 15? I don't know. Anyway, if we can get them outside, then we have an easy job of getting rid of them. Okay, we have an Eradicator here. Actually, I'm hoping that these don't respawn, because otherwise there's literally no point in taking out the other bots. Like, I'm sure that the Bastions don't respawn, but if the Null Troopers do, then there's actually no point in taking them out. Oh god, wait, I actually can't. No, oh my god. Mercy, this is all on you. Okay, I just got revived. I'm gonna take out this Null Trooper, and I'm gonna hide. Oh my god, no! Oh my god. I can't believe we lost. But we still got the skin. So I'm just okay, let's go and equip this skin. See, look at how good I am. I got 195 eliminations, 40,000 damage, and I took the second most. I only took 1,000 less damage than the tank that has twice the health of my character. So I guess you could say I'm pretty good. Just about didn't get 4 stars, but that doesn't actually really matter because there isn't any new rewards until next week. So we have this skin. Let's go equip it. in Lucio. And we have the Corridor skin. I love this skin. I will be keeping this equipped for a while. I don't know how many skins could outdo that. Also, I love when they make the event skins amazing. They didn't have to make them that good. Like, they're literally on par or sometimes better than legendaries. Okay, so here's where I start losing. I mean, we didn't lose that last one, but we aren't going to be talking about that, are we? We're gonna try and do one of these to get a loot box. Okay. I am thinking about what I'm doing here. Close quarters retribution, enemies can leave damage to players nearby. That shouldn't be too bad. Damaging enemies heals other enemies. Bulletproof barriers. Enemy barriers are invulnerable. No, I'm not doing that. The OR-15 fight is not going to be possible with that. Molten cores. Enemies drop lava on death. Uprising players have reduced health and increased damage. See, that might seem like a fair trade, but when you try it, you have like literally less than half of your health, and it's not great. So I'm thinking about maybe doing retribution, because if I can manage to get Moira, I don't have to worry about getting critical hits because it's Moira, and she doesn't actually she isn't able to do critical hits. So let's just hope that nobody else takes Moira. See, I assume that anybody else going into this mode is thinking the exact same thing, because, you know, if you can only do damage with critical hits, why not use Moira? See, I'm not sure if this is all heroes. I don't think it's all heroes. So let's just snatch Moira. Oh my god. Moira. Oh, okay. They just took out all the people that, yeah. Ooh. Should I be... okay, somebody else took that. I'm gonna go as Reaper, because he has a huge hitbox, and even though some of his bullets might not hit the headshot, some of them will, and he'll still be able to do damage and heal himself. Okay, but somebody had better... okay, I'm gonna choose a healer, actually. I'm going to be Lucio, because we just got the new skin, and also because otherwise everyone's gonna die. Because we only have Soldier 76. But, yeah, it was not listed that only some heroes were available, and while it does make a lot of sense, well, it does, not doesn't, make a lot of sense. You know, nobody told me if I had pressed the options button, maybe I would have known. But did I do that? I don't think so. Okay, the lights are flashing. Where are the bots? Oh god. This is going to be awful. I'm not looking forward to this. See, the good thing about Lucio is that at least he has a like pretty decent attack. Okay, here's what I'm wondering. So if I hit a melee attack, oh my god, that doesn't even do damage. That is worrying. Because I can't, I thought melees would still hit, but no, it has to be critical. Like, it's not as if, like, if it's attack that can be hit, that can't even be hit critical, like, you can hit it. But no, melees don't work. I'm sure I'll get used to having to aim for the headshot, but it still won't be easy. So, yeah, I will probably be recording a video right after this. So, look forward to that, I guess, guys. Because I sure won't. Or maybe I will. Because new brawler, and it's Colette. So, even though I have her on Power 1, that is absolutely fine, because Power 1, Colette literally means the same thing. The only thing that's worse is that she does reduced, like, minimum damage. But minimum damage doesn't matter, like, she's a percentage-based hero. Actually, speaking of the chromatics, they really went all out on their chromatics. All of them except for Gale have really interesting mechanics. Yeah, like, Lou literally has his own thing. And I know it's technically a stun and all that, but no, he literally has his own thing. No one else can freeze. I'm gonna decide to use my ultimate because I was literally about to die there. So we are thriving. See, the thing about this is that even though Lucio has like a pretty consistently accurate attack, it's still not like straight. Like it doesn't go in a straight line. So you still sometimes miss, even though you're aiming right for the head and they're standing still. There is a little bit of variability on where they go. Okay, so the door is open. We already have 1.5 stars. I didn't know that completing this part gave you this much, but that's to be expected from a mode where you literally have to only do headshots. See, I don't know if these actually gave you loot boxes before. I think they might have just like basically thrown you in and just said, you chose to do this, you know, it's your problem. But yeah, there's actually an incentive, because otherwise I don't think anyone would be playing this, because it's kind of miserable. The good thing about Lucio is that, as I said, the reason I wouldn't be playing Baptiste is because of his recoil. Would make it a little bit difficult to get some headshots. But, oh, that was actually really good from the Orisa using the immovable ability. I don't know what it's called actually, but it means that she can't get pushed back by the heavy assault. By the way, the reason why Retribution is so hard is because of the heavy assault. There's like 4 of them at the end, and if you like don't get into the ship, like the big blimp or whatever, they keep spawning. Like there is so many. Okay, so the one downside right now is that the 4th player just left. They could have been a healer, which would have been much needed, because I've just realized that like I'm not doing anything to heal a tank with my area healing of like 7 per second. Wait, we can't even knock back because it's something that does damage, and then that means that yeah, oh, that's not great. But we do have teammates out of the 2 out of 3 that we maybe were meant to have. At least they chose pretty good heroes for this. For this, I mean for the headshot only. Basically, any hit scan would be good for this. Hit scan, I can't even say hit scan, like, confidently, because I don't even know if that stands for something, or if it means something, because if it does mean something, then I don't know what it means. If it stands for something, I also don't know what it means. But it's basically like anything that's really accurate, like a McCree, a soldier, which we actually have a soldier with us right now. So this is an expert mode. Like, if it was in hard mode, like, there would be no point making this. It would still be easy. So, I mean, I guess they had to make it as hard as they could. But, you see, the thing is, because there's only 4 difficulties, they definitely could not make a legendary. Because, like, if there's an in-between between expert and legendary, they might have made it, but there isn't. And if they made a legendary, like, I can't even beat legendary Retribution, like, period. So, like, if there was an extra added challenge of only headshots, then I wouldn't be doing it at all. So yeah, the good thing is that these shooters don't do very much damage. We can sort of just take them out pretty easily, because I feel like I can just stand there and they do like 10 damage per shot. Okay, let's just hope that we can. Okay, these enforcers have so much health. Yeah, okay, if we just stand here, I'm very happy that they made this a mechanic, that like you don't have to like be rendered useless while reviving. Like you can still be in a part of the fight. Okay, taking it to sniper. See, the thing I love about Orisa right now is that Orisa has such a big like magazine. Like, it's literally 150 bullets, and as long as she has like an extremely fast fire rate, like, it's fairly slow. And so, even though her reload, like, speed is a little bit slow, like, you don't ever have to use it. Some of the time, you've already died by the time you have to reload, and so the reload button is rendered useless. Wait, so I actually don't know where the extraction... Wait, the extraction point... Aren't we going in, like, the opposite direction? I'm very confused. Isn't the extraction point, like, at the docks? Didn't we go past there? Maybe they changed it. I'm not really sure. Because I remember when I was at the docks, it was difficult. Oh, it was really difficult. Because here was the problem. There would just be so much stuff spawning, and it would be on all these different levels of platforms, and you just couldn't deal with it. Okay, so we may have just gotten bamboozled by that assassin, which, by the way, is my least favorite out of all of the characters. They could have just not done this. Also, like, how are we supposed to headshot this? Okay, we're just going to take out the other bots and try not to worry about this. Hopefully it targets the Orisa. Not because we don't need the damage output, we do, but if it's the Orisa, then the Orisa won't get actually taken out by it, which is what we really want. So the problem with the Assassin is that it actually has shield, so it will regain some of its health. Even if you feel like you've just done so much damage to it, you haven't actually. But we took it out there finally. I was about to use my ultimate, but then I thought, maybe don't. What we're really saving it for is when we get a heavy assault in here, because they're sometimes you can't deal with them. And considering that we can only do headshots for damage, okay, this is sort of an emergency. We need the Soldier 76 to be revived, and while there is like a fair amount of time to do it, it's not easy to hold off the other troops while we're doing it because of the only headshot. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but you can only do damage with headshots. It's not like it's the only thing that I've spent time talking about during this. Okay, so here's what I would have wanted to save my ultimate for, but I didn't. And it is the heavy assault. So actually, the Orisa is doing a great job here of taking it out. Just get behind cover real quick. Yeah, so, see, the thing about this is that, you can't, like, survive. You can't, like, survive the heavy assault. You sort of just have to not get shot by it. So now it's our job. Actually, it's not our job. Because I just got taken out and the soldier left. But anyway, guys, I think that's where we're gonna call it. Because, that's what we're gonna call that. But yeah, video soon. Because I am making one on Colette, because I got her. That's a new season, and takeout. I mean, knockout. So yeah, we're just gonna leave the game here. And you should be leaving the stream, because it's over. But yeah, bye guys, and this might be a highlight. If it is, probably like 5 minutes long, and if not, I might make a video on the Uprising events, the archives, I mean. So, goodbye.